everybody. Welcome to WGTD's Kenosha's Open. Today, we're visiting an independent bookstore, Bluehouse Books, right down on 7th Avenue in Kenosha. They've overcome incredible odds. They've been able to open during COVID, and they've been able to defeat Amazon. You know what? Let's go inside, talk to Sam, find out what's new. Come on. Hi, Sam.
Hi.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, thank you for being here.
Bluehouse Books, 7th Avenue in Kenosha. First of all, everybody should know you're a hometown lady.
Yes, absolutely. I grew up here in Kenosha, went through all of my schooling here in town. It's a great place to be, and I couldn't wait to be back after finishing all my college degrees.
Now, everybody should know this. You went over the pond for your master's degree.
That's right, yeah. I went to Oxford Brookes University in the UK, which has the #1 publishing program in the country. It was an amazing experience, but the challenge was when I came back to the Kenosha, Chicago area, I couldn't find a job. So actually a bookstore was my way of staying within the industry and, bringing in other parts that I love, like being around customers and still being around the books.
So tell us, how did you open this? When did you open it?
Yeah, so Bluehouse Books actually started as a pop-up bookstore in August of 2017. So it took a few years. I was doing the pop-up thing for a while. I was a micro bookstore for a while. And actually, because of COVID, I turned into a pickup and delivery service. And I was actually able to increase my customer base and my sales. And that is what allowed me to open my first brick and mortar store in September of 2020.
So I'm going to stop you, Sam. That means that you opened your business, your brick and mortar, in the middle of a pandemic.
That's right. And I know that wasn't the case for a lot of people. A lot of businesses did close during the pandemic. It was a very difficult time. But the thing is, people were stuck at home. And what were they doing? They were reading. Physical books saw an increase in sales across the board, which hasn't happened in a very long time.
So again, I know I'm interrupting you because
okay.
Everything that you're telling me is going against what we normally hear.
Yeah.
So you opened during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing physical books
Mm-hmm.
instead of e-books.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about the idea of going against, what do they call that, what you downloaded onto your computer?
Yeah, ebooks. Yeah. So the thing is when ebooks first came around, everybody was so fascinated. They thought it was going to be the death of print books. But what we actually saw is there was kind of a plateau. People got really excited, and then it kind of dipped, and then it kind of leveled off. People are very disenchanted with technology. People are sick of screen time. They spend all day on their screens, and when it comes to reading, that's a time for them to step away from that and relax. Now, granted, there's still a lot of ebook readers. It's more convenient, it's not as heavy, yada yada. But the thing is that most ebook readers are also physical book readers. So we've definitely found a happy balance where we can coexist peacefully.
I do like books,
Mm-hmm.
but I like the feel and the smell and to turn the page.
Exactly. And that's what a lot of people are feeling. And in fact, you see it in the quality of book cover design. Books are so much more than just words on pages these days. They are art. They are something to show off in your home. We've had, 2 years of Zoom meetings, and what did everyone have in their background? Books. They want to look fancy. They want to look smart. So books have become so much more than just, words on paper. It's a piece of art. It's a way to show off your intelligence. It's a way to show off, and people love that.
Beforehand, we were talking a little bit about that.
Mm-hmm.
People with their Zoom meetings, they like to have certain books behind them.
Yes. It's always something funny like philosophy or like Barack Obama's memoir. They probably never read it. Classic stuff like that. But hey, it helps sales, so I don't mind.
And they're good books to boot.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit, let's walk a little bit here. Tell us a little bit about the books that you carry in your bookstore.
Yeah, so I try to do a little bit of everything. We have all ages, all genre interests. Right behind us here is, we have business, politics. My race and diversity section is very important to me, especially with the community we live in and what happened last year. I didn't intend to do this, but my selection got a little bit feminist, which I'm proud of, but it was not intentional. Still lots of stuff for guys as well. But yeah, my kids' books do great. Adult fiction is one of my highest sellers. So yeah, lots of different stuff to see here.
I'm going to ask you, what's your favorite book in the bookstore?
Ooh, I'm going to take you right back this way. So it's actually a book that's in young adults. Here we go right here. The Book Thief. So this is actually a book about World War II Germany and families that are totally against the Nazis, but they're just trying to get by and live their life. And the great thing is it's told, the narrator is the Grim Reaper. So it's told by Death, and he has just the coolest opinions of people and life. It's a great book. You will cry, I promise. But it's an amazing book. Sometimes you need that.
So, I also was told a little bit, you're not going to be right here for much longer.
That's right. So actually things have been going so well that we are moving to a larger location in September. We're looking at a mid-September opening. I can't 100% confirm the date yet, waiting on some things to fall into place. But it'll be like mid to late September. And that address is going to be 5915 6th Avenue A. There's already some great businesses over in that way. Passetti's Music Store, Equinox Botanical Boutique, Pine Blossom. So I'm so excited. The main thing is that I needed more space for, first of all, more books, but also events. We already have like a dozen events planned for the new space from now to spring.
So this is really exciting because you have authors come in and talk about their book.
Absolutely. So yeah, one of the authors here, I'm going to grab her book right here, that we had was Greta Kelly, who wrote The Frozen Crown. So this is like an epic fantasy book. She's been here. She came in, signed copies. Another author we had, she wrote a book about the Lake Geneva Playboy Mansion in the 80s. It's a lot of fun. We have authors that write a wide range of stories, and it's so great to be in this community. There's so much talent here.
Bluehouse Bookstore. They can also, by the way, if they can't get down here, they can get you online.
Absolutely. We do have a website, blue-house-books.com. Bluehousebooks.com was already taken. Where you can shop online. I can get you just about anything you need. I ship all over the U.S. So yeah, no matter where you are in the country, Bluehouse Books is here for you.
Sam, thank you so much.
Of course.
It's a great thing. Kenosha is open. Have a great day.